I'm James Etta. Just call me Jamie. Welcome back to another video. Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to another video. So y'all, look, y'all, I did do a block this morning. My block was scheduled from 3:15 this morning, from 6:15 this morning. No, I lie, y'all. 3:15 this morning to 6:45 this morning. But I had till 8 o'clock, but I was done way before 8 o'clock. I was done around, I want to say 6:45. I was done by 6:45. But I wanted to come on here and talk about something that came on my mind, and it was, your girl gotta be real with y'all. And y'all know your girl is a jobless mama of 4, and I'm a gig worker. I do Amazon Flex, I do Walmart Spark, I do DoorDash, and y'all know I gotta be real with y'all because I'm tired. And I just feel like they don't respect the gig workers. And if y'all hear, and in the background I got the car on and the air condition, but I just feel like they don't respect gig workers until they don't respect us until they need us. And people gonna laugh at us. They throw shade. They tell us, oh, y'all got it. That's not a real job. Y'all need to get a job. But the moment they need us to get their food, they need a ride, they need us to get their package, guess who they calling? Us. You hear me? And I just feel like they just look down on us. Let's be real. They just look down on us. And me, I'm just tired of it. I ain't gonna lie. I be tired of it. And I done got to the point, I just be snapping on some folks. I ain't gonna lie. I be snapping on some folks. Because I'm just tired of it. And y'all just don't know how hard it is out here. I'm tired of working, or I'm tired of working the 9 to 5, and at this point it's really hard to get a 9 to 5. Let's be honest, it's really hard to get a 9 to 5. You're tired of working a 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? And you're starting to get tired of people looking down on the gig workers because this is what you want to do, and they not looking at the gig work as a job and the hustle that you put into doing gig work. You know what I'm saying? And they just don't understand how much time I save in the day just doing gig work. You know what I'm saying? I save so much time. It's just so flexible. I have the time to be with my family. I might not have the benefits or the retirement, but I have my peace. I don't have to worry about no jealous coworkers or, my mental health. I don't have to worry about really spazzing on a coworker. I don't have to worry about beating nobody behind. I don't have to worry about getting fired from nobody's job because I'm going off on a coworker. That's where I'm at with it. Because I know how I am as a person, and I know how these jobs can be. And I know how people can be on these jobs, because what you fail to realize, it's a difference between, and I'm a military type person. It's a difference between being in the military, and it's a difference between being a civilian. And these civilians think a little different than the military type people. These civilians will make you want, I'm telling you, these civilians will make you want spaz on them. I'm telling you, they do stuff a little different. They ain't right. I'm telling you, they just ain't right. They a little crooked. They just a little crooked, and they quick to try to lie and go in the office and try to get you fired from your job. They do stuff sideways to try to get you fired, or they just ain't right. So that's why I stay to myself, and that's why I do the gig work type stuff. That's just the type of person I am. And they just don't understand the hustle and the sacrifice behind doing the gig work of it, because of the simple fact that people don't understand the hustle and the sacrifice behind the scenes of doing gig work. People always got stuff to say. That's what I don't understand. And they just don't respect gig workers. That's how I feel about it. They always got something to say about gig workers. But y'all ain't gonna get y'all big back selves up to go get y'all food. Y'all always got some, y'all ain't gonna get y'all big back selves up to go get y'all package. Go get your food when you don't feel like going to get your food. You ain't get your groceries. Let me see you go get your food or groceries. Who you gonna call? You gonna call me? Let me see you go get it. I'll wait. You gonna call me because you gonna be a big bag. These apps, they treat gig workers like we're disposable. That's hence the low pay. That's hence the 50 packages for $100. That's hence the 40 miles. That's hence the 40 and 50 minutes out and over hour back to get to your home. That's what I'm talking about. That's why a lot of times people don't respect gig workers. And that's why a lot of times people feel like they could talk to gig workers all type of way. And that's why I give people the reaction I give them. Because you, at the end of the day, you ain't gonna talk to me all kind of way because you just not. That's why you get the reaction you get out of me. Because at the end of the day, respect is due to a dog. You know what I'm saying? Respect is due to a dog. So you just not about to talk to me all kind of way. That's just how I feel about it. Respect is due to a dog. How you talk to me is the reaction I give you. So if you come off to me all nasty is the reaction you gonna get. Customers expect perfection. They expect you to bend over backwards for them. That's what a lot of customers expect. These apps expect you to, they throw out $2 for 10 miles and expect you to do that. What I look like? I'm not doing that. And customers really expect you to do that. What I look like? That's wear and tear on my car. At the end of the day, I still gotta feed my children. I still gotta pay my bills. So what I look like doing that? That's why people don't respect gig workers. That's why people feel like they can talk to gig workers all type of way. But at the end of the day, you will be in for a rude awakening. That's why people be like, if you don't like your job, you don't have to do this job. No, I like my job. But like I say, at the end of the day, respect is due to a dog. You will not think you can talk to me all kind of way. Because at the end of the day, I will curse your behind out. So you have to pick your poison. You have to find your balance. I'm not saying this to complain. I'm saying it because it's real. I show up every day because it's real. I show up every day to make sure my kids eat. I hustle every day because I don't have a 9-to-5 or I don't want to work a 9-to-5. Or I don't have a 9-to-5 to fall back on. And honestly, I'm proud of that. And if you don't have a 9-to-5 to fall, and if you feel like this, and if you out here grinding like I am, comment down below, share your story, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's keep showing up, even when nobody respects us. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.